And my entire team, my photographer, my manager, my assistant, they're all people that I care about so freaking much. And I have always felt a like underlying sense of guilt doing this job because I obviously am not putting in as many hours as somebody, who's in the workforce. I know, bear with me. I'm going to finish. Don't give me that look. I'm going to finish. But I feel like I'm like cheating at life. Like life is so easy because I'm doing this one risky thing that not a lot of people are willing to do. But then I look at it and I'm like, I'm only posting something that like every other human being has. Like there's nothing special.
Well,
so I feel like I need to give back to the people that I love and appreciate. So that's why I hire all my friends.
I don't think you should feel that way because that is the two roads to success in life is like do something that no one else can do or do something that no one else is willing to do.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's like my investment portfolio. I just took the risky path.
Right. But at the end of the day, yes, there are millions of creators. There's like 2.2 million creators on OF.
0.01. Come on now.
But there's also a lot more to it than just showing up and showing your pussy off. Like
100%. It does take time. It does take time. You also like as much as like social media helps with it, I feel like once you get a subscriber, to have a consistent subscriber that is purchasing stuff every month, that's a whole other job in itself. It's like one part of the job is recruiting new followers by making sure that your socials are like up to date. You're being active, you're doing something that's different. But then the other part of it is like once you get that new subscriber, making them feel like they want to stay another month.
Right. How do you retain?
Yes, exactly.
As someone who does Patreon, like
love Patreon.
I don't get feedback enough from my fucking Patreon followers.
God, right?
To like know why they're not resubscribing. Like it's like I get people who are like 3 months on or will come back every 6 months. Mostly I feel like they're just looking to see like what's new and like because the uncensored versions do go on my Patreon. Like if tits come out, it goes straight to Patreon. Like, feel free out. Just one? Just one? What the fuck?
This is free shit right here. This is normally at least like $15.99. So
by LA prices, I've definitely given you that much tequila already.
I'm sorry, Patreon. I hope you love me. Subscribe to my Patreon.
Right. But I never get feedback from fucking anybody like, why are you unsubscribing? Like, what am I not?
That is literally like my biggest battle with Patreon is I see that people are unsubscribing. Thankfully, I feel like the unsubscribing rate is at the subscribing rate, so it's very neutral when I look at like
mine is too.
You know what I mean? Like, but it's weird. I don't get comments. I don't get likes. I get comments and likes on all other forms of social media. I feel like Patreon people are so like incognito, and they're just like, I'm only on this app because I don't want my search history to look bad on any of the other platforms.
My credit card billing is okay on Patreon, not OF.
Yeah, like if my wife sees Patreon, that will go over her head. But if it's an OF charge, that she'll catch on to.
Patreon's artistic.
Yes, Patreon. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of get it, but at the same time, I do wish I had that feedback. I completely get what you're saying. Like, I will literally every single Sunday, I do a post and it's a question. It's always like, what do you guys want out of next episode? Give me feedback. There's maybe one comment under it. And I have thousands of subscribers on Patreon.
As someone who's been doing a podcast for, it'll be 9 years I've been doing the show in March. Yeah. Like, the amount of feedback I get from people is so fucking low. Unless it's some weird mope being like, why did you tell her to say that? I'm like, because it's not scripted, dog.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie to you. Sorry, I just got my. I got.
I love you. Just came out. You just broke your fucking top.
I got the cord stuck in my zipper.
We've been drinking. Ashley doesn't know how to operate clothes anymore.
No, but like I will say, like, I love Patreon because it is such like a low key thing. But like, I'd rather get hate and comments. Like, I'd rather get a bunch of people getting mad at me than like 0 comments because I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Well,
I don't think I'm actually doing anything wrong. I just think that you guys are all shady and you're only subscribing to the Patreon because you're sketchy and you're hiding something from someone.